Sorry, Miles. Lee Ryder.
Hi, Steve.
Lee?
So obviously the fans are not happy with what's going off on the field at the moment. There seems to be a lot of problems in the dressing room. So the question that I've got to ask you there, Steve, is, has this got anything to do with the bacon?
Yep.
Hello again, people. What's good? It's me, it's Ted. It's another episode from Blunt Ted Talks. This one, it's another rant video. Yeah, I said it. Steve Bruce, he's had another press conference today. He's been asked questions by Lee Ryder. One question in particular, he mentioned the Brentford game and disappointment of it, blah blah blah. And it's just Steve Bruce's reaction to it. He just sits there, listens, and then he's just like, "Yep, that's it." One word answers. Now I get it. He's pissed off. He's pissed off at the criticism that he's been getting from some people in the press and pretty much most of the fans, including myself. There's a lot of criticism going on. He doesn't feel that it's justified. He said, I think yesterday or the day before, a few days ago, he said it's mass hysteria from the fan base. First of all, Mike, it ain't fucking mass hysteria. Look at the state of the team, Alright, fair enough. We're not looking for Champions League football like a lot of the pundits claim that we're going for. We just want a challenge in games, even if no one expects us to go out and beat Man City on Boxing Day. Nobody expected that, but second half it was like 88% possession to Man City, 12% to us. Right, we can't be having that, man. It wasn't even a Man City that was playing that well. They looked out of shape themselves, But then going back to the Brentford game, we looked awful against a Brentford B team, basically. So it's ridiculous. There's other rumours coming out today as well that Steve Bruce has got no money to spend for the January sales. Like, if that is true, obviously at this point in time it is just rumour, but if that is true, then we are bang in trouble because we're going to be the only ones that aren't spending money, and we're in a terrible shape. A few of the fans are saying that we won't end up in a relegation scrap this season, but mate, we possibly could do. It's on the cards. If other teams spend around us, we carry on just picking up no points and no results. Then yeah, we're banging it. I don't see Arsenal being banging it. I think if it's going to be either of us two clubs, it'll be us down there fighting. So Steve Bruce, we need you gone, mate. We need you gone. Just like get anybody in there. Ronald McDonald, get this guy. Get anybody you can. But just get Steve Bruce the fuck out of there. People are saying, and myself as well for all this time, say, oh, but who are we going to get to replace Steve Bruce? You know what? I no longer care who we get to replace Steve Bruce. We just need him gone. Sack Steve Bruce. Someone said in the comments the other day, just sack off Steve Bruce and let the players just get on with it. Do you know what? They'd probably do a better job between them. They would probably do a better job between them than what Steve Bruce is doing. He's running us into the ground and he just doesn't seem to care anymore. He done the same thing with his other clubs, blaming the fans all the time, and the fans are pissed off for a reason, mate. Sort it out. I'm just fed up with watching what's happening to Newcastle United. It's bad enough with the takeover or the fake over or the failed takeover, whatever way you want to call it. It was bad enough as it is without this shit going on as well. People are moaning about Steve Bruce and things that people have said to his son and that. I get it, some things have been a bit bang out of order, whatever. But Alex Bruce, he brings it on himself with trolling the fans. Now, Steve, right? If your manager that's running our club into the fucking ground, right, and your son is online trolling people, trolling the fans, then you deserve the sack. You need to be gone from our club. People's mental health's already affected. Anyway, this has turned into a rant. I don't want to turn this into a rant. I do want to turn it into a rant, but I don't want to turn it into a pissed off rant, which is the way that it's going. So I'm just going to cut it off here. Steve Bruce, we need you gone, mate. Just get your coat, call a taxi, and get the fuck out of St James's Park. So that's it. It's the end of the video. It's been me, Ted. Thank you for watching. Sorry that the club's in such a fucking mess right now and everything's as bad as it is. But just keep the faith. I know I keep saying that. Probably just showing me a little bald spot off on top of my head as well. But yeah, just keep the faith, people, man. You can't go on forever. can't go on forever. There's got to be some nice days ahead of us somewhere. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, end of the video. If you've not subscribed already, then please just hit that button, hit the like button, drop us a comment, let me know what you think about Steve Bruce and everything that's going off. You know, just think that, you know, his lad just needs to shut up and stop trying to troll people online. You know, it's not right that he's getting death threats and people are saying certain things to him. I get that. If it's going to be on a banter level, it should be keeping to a football level. However, I feel Steve Bruce needs to tell his son just to wind his flipping neck in a little bit and stop trolling the fans. Because as I said, it's not on what some people have said, but he brings the banter, he brings the trouble on himself. So yeah, that's it. Catch you later.